Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. Today I want to take this opportunity to speak to Jasmy holders. I mean, those people who are really convinced in the Jasmy project as to what exactly is happening with the price at here. Is there anything that we should be worried about here on Jasmy, and obviously what the future looks like for the Jasmy price? Of course, yes, we have had 2 bad days in the market, but really, does that actually mean anything here on the Jasmy price? Of late, we have been focusing on the Jasmy price here on a shorter time frame perspective. I was actually showing you this structure here, saying that, you know what, this structure is actually indicating that the Jasmy price could actually go all the way up 94% to something like 4.2 cents. Obviously, you can see that that possibility is actually fading away slowly but surely, as I was also indicating that, look, we have got this support level at something like 2 cents, right? So we have broken below that. We are looking like we try to backtest it. We are still getting a rejection. But as I just said in that video that I wasn't going to short Jasmy, I still am not going to short Jasmy, simply because in upturns like these ones, actually the odds are against the price going to the downside, but the odds actually for the price going to the upside. So yes, we are out of the Jasmy short-term trade right there, simply because the stop loss was hit and we have to obey that. But then again, in the longer time frame perspective, what are we looking for here with Jasmy? Where exactly are the next support levels should this thing keep falling to the downside? We are going to be talking about that, and I'm going to show you here on a daily time frame perspective that, you know what, we actually don't have to think too much about it. It's really clear where the support level is. So should this thing continue falling down here, as you can already see that we have had a higher low here, a higher low, and up until this point we haven't broken that trend just yet. But should we now breaking something like $15 or something like 16 cents by there, between 16 cents to something like about 14.8 cents right there, right? That 1 cent range right there. Should the price come back to this range, I expect the price to be supported right there. And if the downward momentum is actually very much stronger than that, should we break below this level, unfortunately we'll now actually be looking at something like 1.2 cents right there for Jasmy, which actually, if you look at it, if you are a real Jasmy believer right there, that would actually be giving you a fantastic discount from the top right there. We can just go ahead and try to measure that, in which you can actually see that, right, around 2 point something cents right there, you are looking at something like 58% discount. Is this something that is very possible in the market? Yes, it has happened before. It may actually happen again in the future. These things are very illiquid if you think about it. So that will be actually a good chance to be buying Jasmy right around something like 16 to 15 cents there. I'm saying 16 to 15 cents, actually 1.5 cents to 1.6 cents, but there is a good range to be staking more Jasmy right there. By the time the price gets down to something like 1.1 cent, that would actually mean that you have dollar cost averaged in some good number right here on Jasmy, right? This is exactly how I'm actually going to be playing it, because, you know, I have conviction that Jasmy is actually in a fantastic bull run right here. As you can see, we have got this wake of accumulation pattern. As I say time and again, these things are very powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the beginning of the Jasmy price, that we have got super high price against here on Jasmy, and, you know, just to be shaken out at something like you know, 1.8 cents or something like that is really not going to be worth it, right? Mind you, if you just take a look at this falling wedge that we have been monitoring for years at this point, it kind of gives you a little bit of an assurance that, you know what, yes, 5 cents, 9, 10, 11 cents are still in play. So right now, as we are sitting at something like you know, 1.8 cents right there, if should we come down to something like 1.1 cents, I think that is also a fantastic opportunity to be picking up more Jasmy. Yes, what we wanted to see, 100% rise, may actually not be happening right at this moment, but at the same time we have a big opportunity to make much more here with Jasmy. I mean, just taking a look at the MACD, no signs of reversal yet, but I think in the coming days or something like that, we can see momentum start to slow down a little bit right here as we approach something like you know, 50 on the RSI right there, right? Usually when you are in a bull market, you don't dip below something like 40 on the RSI here on the daily time frame. Should we go below 40 there on the daily time frame, that would actually be spelling much more trouble for Jasmy right there. So we'll keep monitoring that, and I'll also be reporting to you as to what exactly will be happening in real time right there. So for Jasmy, yes, we may not have gotten the 4.2 cents that we wanted here on Jasmy. The stop loss was hit for the short-term trade, but then again, we have to focus on what exactly is going to happen in the future, and we are keeping our focus 100% on that. So should we get to something like 1.6 again, that's a buy. And then should we get to something like 1.1 cents right there on Jasmy as well, that's also a buy, targeting way even higher than that right there. So we are looking at that falling wedge in the immediate short term, but we also, as you remember, have like way bigger price targets right there. So yes, setbacks are gonna happen every now and then. That is not the end of the game, right? So yes, that's pretty much it from me today. Obviously, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't buy or sell anything because of anything I say, all right? But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share this video with your friends and family, and then I'll be able to see you on the very next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye.